Avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory.
Let's fucking.
What's up? Welcome, guys. We're gonna go through mistakes that I have made, even though I am a proud mistake factory. The mistakes do need to be addressed. We are reading this book right here. Ryusei no Kizuna. I'm 4 chapters in. I've got one more chapter before we move on to something else, only because of copyright. I don't want to run afoul of anyone. I'm already running afoul. I hope that I can just stem it before it becomes a problem. But my good friend Shimewaza is going to go through the numerous mistakes that I've made. One of them I brought up this morning already is that I had been calling this phrase, it's written with ken, prefecture, and k from keisatsu. It's supposed to be read kenkei. I do this thing where if there's 2 kanji, I don't know if it's, maybe I always take the second kanji, I don't know, but I always take the wrong kanji, it seems, and I took satsu and didn't recognize k as k by itself, because I always see keisatsu as one word. My mistake. So I was reading it as kensatsu, which made sense, but it was wrong. And that was pointed out to me by Shimewaza, who I'm going to call right now. He will be on the line momentarily. I probably should have told him I was going to call. He probably wasn't ready for it. Definitely not ready for it.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, George.
Sorry, I got something in my... Just ate a burrito.
I saw you started the stream. Are you gonna show your screen on Discord?
Yes,
as well?
yes. I'm already streaming, just FYI.
Yeah,
So don't talk about all the prostitutes that we ordered last night and the pizza. Keep that one
all
secret.
the secret stuff. Yeah,
All the secret
you
stuff
got
needs to be
on the down low.
on the shita hikui, if you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let me see if sharing my screen. No, sharing my screen wouldn't be a good thing because you need to see my changes. Where did it go? Here we go. All right. Hey,
Hey,
how's it going? Your mic arrives tomorrow?
I hope.
Oh, it's going to be nice. It'll be exciting. All right. Let me start some chill music. I mean, did you see me this morning? I was a baby this morning.
I watched that. Yeah.
I
emotional.
could not handle myself, man.
Yeah, the
It was-
Han Beso, or more than Han Beso. It was.
Oh, yeah. I was full beso. I was full beso kaiteta. But I didn't remember what that was at the time. I'm glad you used it for me. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was such a sad moment for me. And it's like you knew it was coming,
Yep.
but it was just a deep moment. All
He
right.
made the right choice, though. He's got to tell his sister.
He did. I appreciate Koichi as a human being. But Shizuna's us right. He's a liar. There's no way they're dead. I don't believe him. All right.
Never know. Could be something out of left field in a future chapter. All right.
It could be. You're right. Chelsea Bear says, hey, it's been a minute since I've been on a live. I just moved back to Tennessee. Well, welcome. TB Tuberculosis says, it's 5 a.m. and I cannot sleep. Never been here this early, literally. Wow. Heiji Okami says, same for me. It's 6 a.m. and in 15 minutes. Yeah. Well, guys, this is the after show. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see where George Trumpy was wrong on his reading of Kizuna no. Oops. Ryusei no Kizuna. So what do you got?
But most of these are not you being wrong. They're just kind of like
It's not fun.
Like words that are new to you and give you another chance to see them and talk about them and add a little color.
You are very generous, and I appreciate that. Now, should I open the book or should I open the video?
Yeah,
The book.
open the book because sorry, open Open the video because I have timestamps for the
Okay.
video. I don't have, unfortunately.
This is for the
pages
video
for the book.
yesterday, and then we're gonna do today as well.
This is chapter 2, actually. No, wait a minute. What is this? Is chapter 2?
Oh,
Yeah,
chapter 2. Wow, we're really behind.
Yeah, we've only done.
Oh
I think-
my
yeah.
gosh. All right,
Yeah,
let me
chapter 2. We only done one chapter. In the...
go. Well, I need a
After
refresher
show.
on what happened anyway, so it's perfect. You think Kashiwabara is a bad guy? Are you getting that vibe?
I'm undecided.
Something's
Maybe.
Ayashi though, for sure. No.
Yeah. I don't know. There could be some subtle foreshadowing going on.
Yeah. Curious. All right. What do we got?
All right. The first one I got for you is at 1437 of the video.
14. Let's see what happens there. Let me lower this down a little bit.
If I can make this bigger. I really wish Discord would let me make this bigger.
Now. Takagi Bashi. That's my guess. I have no idea, guys. Takagi Bashi.
Yes, that's the one.
Takagi Bashi. All right.
It is not Takagi
that
Bashi.
doesn't help either. I don't know if What's we- funny is I don't even. Oh, I think I said It was Takagi Kyo or something like that, wasn't it?
It's not. You're closer, but not
Kogi
quite.
Kyo.
Not quite.
What is it?
Well, the first hint, it's not the name of a specific bridge. You translate it as Koka Bridge.
Oh, so it's like
it's just
Koka
a-
Sen, Koka Kyo,
Koka Kyo, yes.
a raised
Koka
up
Kyo.
bridge.
Yes, an
elevated
raised up
bridge.
Yeah, Koka Kyo.
That's Koka, huh? So I know Koka
Yeah.
Sen.
Well, there's Koka Sen, exactly.
Which is a raised up train line.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Koka Kyo.
Yep. Koka Sen is it could be a raised up train line, and Koka Sen could also be a raised up highway as well, I believe. Although usually you say Koka Doro.
Koka Do, maybe.
Well, Koka Tetsudo is another common one. Koka Tetsudo is an elevated.
There's also Ito
railroad.
Yokado, so
And
you didn't get
yeah,
the joke.
Say it again.
There's also Ito Yokado.
I don't get it. What?
If I lied you, I'll tell you.
That's the
I
wrong.
don't get it. I'm slow.
Ito Yokado is a Japanese supermarket. It just ends in do.
See, I do not know that. It's
Oh,
probably
you
an
don't know
expensive
that?
Supermarket. I only when I was living in Japan, I only shopped at Tamade, Super Tamade.
Oh, I
because
don't even
it's a
know where
cheapo
that
place.
is.
I think they're only in
Nani?
Osaka. They're like the poor person.
Wait, where were you in Japan?
I was in Osaka.
Oh, okay.
Super Tamade.
I'm having a hard time finding my I don't like it sound. There it is.
I don't like it.
Okay. Let's keep going.
So yeah, Kokakyo is just like an elevated bridge.
Kokakyo.
But
All right.
one thing I wanted to mention
Yes.
is Kokashita. Kokashita.
Below the
Below the elevated station or elevated tracks or something. And what I wanted to say about that is Kokashita is a place in Japan, and you're, I'm sure, very familiar with this, where you often find
Ghosts.
a great number of, well, there could be ghosts there, but like restaurants and bars and stuff like that.
Kokashita?
Yeah.
I don't know,
you don't-
to be fair.
But you don't eat and drink in Japan in like traditional Japanese restaurants, though. You go to the more foreign places.
I go to
huh?
the traditional McDonald's.
You go to the traditional McDonald's and Taco Bell.
すごく非常に伝統的なKFC とか、
Yes.
シェイキーズピザだとか来ますよ。
Mhm.
懐かしいな。I
Okay.
mean, I've been to places like that, but I mean,
Mhm.
because I lived in the country for the most part,
You
we
wouldn't
weren't.
see it.
We
It's in
drove.
the
Yeah, we
city.
drove places. So
But just for anyone going to Japan, you look for the Kokashita, like it's the first floor. Like you'll have some elevated, the actual train tracks or in the station are going to be above, and then below that
You know
they use
what?
the space to fill it up with
Yes.
restaurants,
when I stayed in Japan this last time, oh yeah, I was going to the Sukiya underneath the track
bars.
area.
It's so badass.
It's
like
badass.
In Osaka,
The
in-
whole street
in Tokyo
was
yeah.
like lined underneath the
Chiba.
station. Yeah.
And yeah, it's awesome. There's this huge concentration of awesome little like
Well, yeah, because
restaurants and bars.
Japan is built around, eki kara toho 5 分, and America is built around, 5, right at the, windmill and eastern intersection.
Exactly.
So Koka sen Koka shita. Nice.
Yeah, Koka. Go there if you go to Japan and you'll have a blast. Okay, so next one is at 19 minutes and 49 seconds roughly.
All right, let's see
and
what that
it's
is.
Yajiuma, which came up again.
Onlookers, yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's look.
But I just wanted to add a little color to that word.
Let's look.
Yeah.
本立てで騒ぎだって。Getting excited over things that you're not interested in. I don't know this ontate or whatever that is. Let's see here. I'm gonna hate myself when I do know what it is, but I don't think I do. But I didn't. I think that's. Is that? It looks like kurai. It is. Hoi. Hoi de. Okay. When I say okay like that, I don't know. Kyomi hoi. When I say okay, okay, I don't know what it means. And I don't know how to go any further with it. That's my dead end sound.
Jikano kaseideru.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. It's like I'm the kind of guy that laughs to damatte waratte gomakasu. That's my style.
Waratte gomakasu. Me too. I'm a waratte gomakasu. Yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to just add a little color to this. So yaji by itself means like G.
I was gonna see what you start with a G though. That's weird. Well, I always think is wild. Yeah.
Yeah, it means the kanji ya or no.
The next wild horse.
Yep.
I don't know. Go ahead. What is the yaji? What is the yaji?
Yaji, which is a tamadaka by the way, yaji is it means like jeering and catcalling and heckling.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that before. Like when you're
and it's usually
for comedians.
Yaji o tobasu. Yaji o tobasu to like heckle or jeer somebody. Yaji o tobasu.
Okay.
And the nature of humans to want to do that, as well as to become a yajiuma, is called yajiuma konjo.
Oh, yajiuma konjo.
You ever heard yajiuma konjo?
I have not. I mean, I still at this time am thinking yajiuma is like the wooden mokuba horses
like
in
the Trojan horse.
Yeah, in Hachinohe, there's this horse, and I can't remember what they called it, but there's this horse it's famous for Hachinohe where I live, but now I can't remember.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I mean, I'm sure if you search on the net, you'll find out why it became yaji uma. Maybe it's because like we say rubberneckers and horses have long necks. I don't know. Some connection there. I have no idea, but for some reason it's yajiuma for like
all right,
looky-loos. Like when there's an accident on the highway, or when there's a fire and everybody gathers around, or when there's the police cars all pull up to a house and there's a crowd. That's yajiuma.
はじめまして、Yajiuma George です。よろしくお願いします。Sounds like a last name as well.
Yep. Yajiuma konjo mansai desu. Okay. Next one is 24 minutes and 08 seconds.
Okay, let's see what happens there. 24:08. Let's see what happens.
Actually, there's two words here.
Let me see if I figure out which ones. Whereupon there was one man. Kasa o golf club ni. There's that tate. How many tates are we gonna have in this thing? Kasa o golf club ni.
Too many tates.
I know ni tate would be like stood it up in, but I'm not sure what mitate does. All right, so that's one word, right? Mitate?
That's one word, yeah. So mitateru as a verb has a bunch of meanings, several meanings, but the one here is to liken to, or to liken one thing to another thing. Mitateru.
Yeah, golf club ni mitate.
Yeah. So
he's as if it were a golf club, right? Yeah, I remember now looking it up, but man, right now, no idea. I thought I sounded really good there saying tatete. I thought I sounded great.
By the way, other meanings of mitateru that you will hear, actually, they're not obscure, are like a doctor will mitateru. So he might say like, 医者が僕の病気を早に見立てて he diagnosed my sickness as pneumonia.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, mitateru. And you can like isha no mitate, the diagnosis. And then also, I think it also means
So
like,
not shindan, huh? Shindan sareru?
Shindan. It's similar.
Okay.
Yeah, shindan is.
See, that's the problem. Like I have words for these things, so I never needed to learn another way to say it.
Well, that's the
I
thing.
have
In
shindan
Japanese, there
sareru,
are
you know?
so many synonyms.
Yeah.
I guess in English there are too. You know, we have
Japanese
tons of
loves
synonyms
cinnamon.
as well.
It's so tasty.
Synonyms and homonyms. Homonyms are because there's so
Because they
few
come out of the nose.
sounds in Japanese. You know, like compared to English, there's less sounds in Japanese, so there's bound to be more homonyms.
Exactly.
All right, and the other word which is right nearby there.
Is it zubari? No. Subari.
Suburi.
Zuburi, that's what it was. Suburi. Hang on. Suburi o shiteiru. Let me try to remember what that was. So, yeah, acting. Yeah. Swinging freely.
Well, it's practice swinging.
Practice swinging.
So think about like a batter before he gets to the batter's box, and you know, if his turn is back, like, he swings his bat. That's suburi.
Like me every morning where the cameras aren't rolling and I'm like, hey everybody, it's George Trauma, this is Japanese from Zero.
And also don't quote me on this, but I think like in kendo practice where they're just kind of like practicing their like downward cutting motions, I think that's also called suburi with the shinai.
Well, interestingly enough, my wife played kendo. Should we call her?
You can ask her if she suburied a
lot. Let me do that. No, just for the fun of the show. Because you never know what's gonna happen here on these shows. Let's see here. This is tricky because I have never connected to this new device. There it is. All right, I've paired it. I'm gonna call my wife here online. It's 1:57 in the afternoon. She's gonna be louder than you probably.
Hope I'm right. If she says no, we don't use suburi that way. I'm gonna look stupid.
So it's when they're doing the downward thrust with the
shinai, with the
shinai.
bamboo sword. Yeah, just practice swings.
Okay.
Not when they're sparring.
All right.
I think maybe.
Is she gonna answer?
But it's definitely true for batting. Dude, she doesn't want to talk to you while she's in Japan.
Nani?
Ignore the husband.
Let me call her on her phone. I tried to ignore you.
Every time you have a goddamn Japanese question, you call me.
You think I'm like co-author of the book or something? I don't think she's near her phone. No. She drives.
Okay.
All right.
And you just cannot answer your phone when you're on a train.
So I'm going to tell her to let's see here. 手が空いたら電話してちょうだい。丸、質問がある。あなたならわかる。There.
あなたしかわからない。
No, many people know. All right, so we're going to put that on the back burner for suburi.
Yeah, we're going to tanaage that.
We're going to tanaage that. And later on, we'll tana oroshi.
Yep.
Which actually means doing
yeah, that has a
inventory.
different meaning.
It means doing the inventory.
I think it I thought you said tane.
No, tana oroshi.
Okay.
Tane oroshi sounds like you're letting your man's seed out.
Exactly.
Is that what it means?
I don't know, but I think it might mean tane. I think it may mean losing your virginity.
Exactly.
All right, where's my I don't like it?
I don't like it.
We can ask her that too.
ちなみに素振りの次にはですね種おろしっていうのはどういう意味ですか?
Okay. Yeah, and the interesting thing about the suburi and the way you write it with the su and then like furu right? Furu, to swing.
Yeah.
Is it can be read another way, which is
So.
soburi.
Yeah, soburi. So
And it means something completely different.
I saw
Soburi
that.
means, behavior or attitude. Or
That's what was confusing me, to be
manner.
honest with
Yeah,
you.
soburi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And you sometimes hear soburi as well.
So 傘をゴルフクラブに見立て素振りをしている。He's swinging a golf club practice swings as if he's swinging the umbrella as if it were a golf club doing practice swings.
Yep.
All right. Interesting.
Okay, next one. This one's a good one. 34 minutes and 21 seconds.
Don't say anything. Let me see if I can figure out what I was trying to do. 34:21. Let's see if I even remember what I was doing. Is that Yochi? Okay, where is it? Yochi. What did I think was Yochi? I gotta find out where it is on the. I don't even know where I. Oh, there it is, right here.
It wasn't
Honi
Yochi.
mo
That's Shochi. That's not Yochi. But
Shochi. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Shochi State has that.
Go back one sentence.
Okay. Inko.
There you go, but it's not red inko.
It's not red Inko. Kageguchi.
There you go.
Kageguchi o tataiteru, talking about him behind his back.
Yep.
Uwasa mitaina.
Yeah. I love the imagery in Kageguchi. So it's like shadow
mouth.
You know? Yeah, it means just talking shit about someone behind their back.
うんこ話してたんですよね。うんこ話と言います。
Kageguchi.
Yeah, there's also immo.
That means something else.
Well, it means hair in the shadows.
It means pubic hair.
That's right, pubic hair. Hair in the shadows.
It's a polite way to say pubic hair. There are some not polite ways to say it too.
Chinge.
Yep.
And mange. See, I know some words.
You know some words. I wonder where you learned those. I wonder where you learned those, George.
I don't know. I might have been doing some research, you know.
Research.
Can we look at all types of hair on the woman coming inside? I'd like to open you up for some little investigation. I'm doing a little mange sosa here at the Kenkei Honbu.
And George, if there is no mange to be found, what do we call that?
That's the mojo say. I'm just kidding. We call that oh gosh, paipan. No.
Yep.
Paipan. Yes.
Paipan.
Took me a moment.
Are we allowed to say this kind of stuff? I guess
no one knows what we're saying.
That's true.
You think these guys have a dictionary and they could look stuff up? Do you think that Caveman Real H is gonna look anything up and then post it in the chat? He wouldn't do that. He'd get banned.
We're safe.
Yeah. A paipan is a pan that you put pies in. It's very understandable.
Yeah, it's a pun for pies.
パンのためのパイのためのパンなんです。パイパン。すいません、このお店でパイ用のパンっていうか、パイパン売ってますか？I'm so gonna do that next time. すいません、今料理をしようと思ってましてですね、ここにパイを入れるためのパン、なんていうかな、パイパンとか売ってますか？
You gotta be recording when you do that.
I think you might already know this joke. This is my best joke so far to date. I've never been able to beat it, but I was at the I think it closed down. There was this bar, the Inoki, there was like Inoki bar. So you know Inoki.
As in Inoki the wrestler.
Yeah.
Recently
Yeah. So away. it was like his theme. So everyone was like, like they were all like super aggressive, right? Yep. And they had mango juice on the menu.
Uh-oh.
And I said, すいません、濁点なしのマンゴージュースお願いできますか? And it took them a moment, but holy moly, did that joke work?
Did it work?
Oh God,
it
was
have to
great.
Steal that.
I used it one time, and that was it in my entire life.
And you thought it up right at the spot?
Spot? Oh yeah, I nailed it right at the spot. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I looked at it and I was like, oh, that is interesting. And I thought about it in my head, and then I was like, 濁点なしのマンゴージュースお願いします. And he was like, 濁点, oh my God, he was really funny.
Brilliant.
Yep, it was. It's one of my best jokes. There was one more time where I had a really, really good joke that'll never, like, timing wise, ever happen again. But do you remember when there was a phrase for a while? Obeka. Remember that? Obeka omae. The
like,
westernization.
Are you a West? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Are you westernizing or are you Western? Obeka. Obe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was in a restaurant up in Shimane Prefecture, so it's like pretty much like no foreigners. And there was this family in the restaurant, but they had blocked. Have you ever seen where they block off, like they put like some standing fusumas kind of a thing, like some standing wall things? So they were in there, and because everyone was saying it at this time, there was this kid. He was like 8, and I kept hearing him say "Ubika, Ubika," like it was his joke to say all the time. So after he said it like the 400th time, I just reached my head and went "Obe dayo." Yeah, it was really good.
Did you get a good reaction?
Oh God, it was great. The people that I was with didn't know I was going to do it. They weren't expecting me to do it, and I was an American, so it was really perfect. All right, was there anything else after this? Kageguchi.
No.
Shochi Steiru. Like I actually had thought that was Yochi again too.
Yep.
I forgot the Shochi Steiru, but now I know. I really do need to see it like one time more and have like a little bit of a discussion on it. It really helps.
Yeah. Then you
like let me just take a moment and see. Like, okay, I got taisei. Let me just read these kanji in a row, okay?
All right.
Koto wa show at the station, show short. Demo, yume datta was famous. Keiji, Keiji kacho, the leader, the head detective. Sasuwarete hajimeta. Let's see what else can. Okay, Kageguchi ni wanai. Kasa furu oto. Okay, here we go. Here's one. Oh no, that's Hagemura. That's his name. Okay, yeah. No, I think I got everything in here. I think there's anything I don't know, except for, oh yeah, Busho Hige is stubble. That was a good. That's
my next one. So that's my next one.
Busho Hige. That's so good.
Busho Hige. Yep.
Yeah. What you're gonna say is there's also Busho Pan. No?
There should be.
Yeah. All right.
There should be Busho
like
Pan.
Busho.
I think you should start
Busho
that.
Waki.
Busho Waki.
Yeah. 2 days shaved armpits. No.
But no, what I wanted to add is the word busho by itself means lazy. Busho.
Oh, interesting.
So it's busho hige is like you're lazy to shave, so you get the 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, that's interesting. Busho hige. So will they use busho as is? Because I only know namake mono.
You can say busho na nani nani. Yeah, like busho mono. Busho mono is like a lazy person. Yeah. Yep.
Well, it's funny that namake mono is a sloth.
Yeah, so namake mono and busho mono I think are basically the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
And also busho hige no busho, that can be written either the way it is there or
haeru. Haeru.
No.
No?
Well the show is the same. That's that like energy kanji. Say. But,
I was hoping
bu can either be shita or mu. It can either be the kanji for shita
and still be read as bu?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. I don't know which one's more common.
It's interesting.
But yeah, busho. There it's written with mu, huh? It's written with the kanji for mu, nothing.
It's funny. Yeah. Are you wait, it can't, no, not shita. You mean fu.
No, shita.
Nah, you mean fu.
Or is it shita?
No, it's fu.
Let me look it up.
100%. 100%.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
This is on the correction show right here for you. Because it took me a moment. I was like, wait a minute, there's no way that shita means fu. It makes sense because fu can be read as bu. All right.
It's fuan no fu or fuzoku no fu or.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anything anti.
No fu.
Oops, not OFG.
Yep.
Anti.
It just makes sense because you're saying like busho, so no show, no say. Say is energy. So you either have you're either lacking in say, which would be the fu, or you have none of it, which is bu. That makes you lazy. So kanji makes sense.
Here it is.
Yep.
Busho hige.
Yeah, sorry. Busho.
That's good. Happens.
Busho hige.
Busho hige. The way she said that is really weird. Busho hige.
But that's so cool how like the kanji compound that means lazy is composed of either no say or lacking say.
Yeah, well, maybe one's natural and one's a choice. I don't know.
Could be. Is it in your DNA or did you learn it from your parents?
is
All
a
right, so,
nurture or, well, it could also be Busho Hige. It could be a military commander beard as well. You're not looking at my screen. Maybe you don't see it, but this is literally.
Oh, I see. Oh, but that's a different Busho.
I know it's a joke, dude. Brah.
Busho.
Brah. Indolence, laziness, sloth. That's interesting that they say the word sloth there when namakemono
Is a sloth.
is a sloth. That's interesting.
Yeah.
5 o'clock shadow. Busho mono, there it is. Lazy bones.
Huh, that's interesting. The Busho mono no itoki bataraki. Toki bataraki.
Where do you see that? Ah. Busho mono no.
The ambition of the lazy does not last. It's a proverb.
The ambition of the. That sounds like. I feel a little bit insulted right now. Like I feel attacked.
I have to be honest. I feel like they're talking about me.
You sure?
Mm.
Sure it's not me? Wait, what's this voice thing? Oh, what? You can say the thing you're looking for too? That's kind of cool. That's
You have to
really
give
cool.
your. Wait a minute. He wants to use your microphone.
Yep. Well, I'm telling it no. Back
Dude.
clear, stop, input, search. That's interesting. All right. Anyway, what do you got next?
All right. So next one is just a short comment at 42 minutes and 40 seconds.
All right. 42, 40,
Just-
42, 42.
42:40. But roughly. I mean, I wrote down a rough time.
All right. I can only go roughly anyway. Let's see. We're at 31. So let me just watch this a little bit. Let's see if I can figure out what you're going to say. Let me get an idea of what you're going to talk about. Let's see. Bad umbrella. The black back shaped, like something like that. Oh, the Kuro Komori Kasa?
Yep.
Kuro Komori Kasa?
Komorigasa. Yeah.
Which I thought was super cool. Like, never have I thought of an umbrella like that, but a black bat umbrella. And I remember the comment I made was, I wonder if this is a thing, or if the author just said it to be like a metaphor, not a metaphor, but like just poetic,
Right.
And I bet you're going to tell me that it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Okay.
Yep. It's a thing. It's exactly in the picture there. It's that black Western style.
Well, it looks like it just says Komorigasa.
Komorigasa. Yeah.
Yeah, without the kuroi.
Yeah, because a komorigasa is always kuroi.
Right, but theoretically you could have an akai komorigasa. Could you not?
I don't know.
Could you not have one? I'm curious. I'd like to check this out.
Gotta look up komorigasa and see if it's defined as
Oh,
black or
how about I just do komorigasa and see what colors come up? Komorigasa. Ah, there you go. It's different colors.
Maybe it's komori because the edge of the
because of the wings.
umbrella has the bat wings.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Yep.
コウモリ傘とはどういう意味ですか？広げた形がコウモリの was that 翼？羽
Yep, tsubasa.
翼、
の形に似ているところから金属製の骨に布などを貼った傘。
Perfect. Yogasa.
Oh, an American style. A Western umbrella.
Western style.
What's a yoga? What's the difference?
I think they're the same thing. Yogasa and komorigasa may be the same. Yogasa could be a more general term for any Western umbrella. I don't know.
Oh, but no, see, it's straightened.
Although you're getting all Chinese hits there.
我是美国人。
I hate how even if you have your preferences set to Japanese, when you Google something with just kanji, it gives you all Chinese hits.
洋傘と和傘の違いは何ですか？ What's the difference between a 洋傘 and a 和傘？洋傘と和傘は持っている人によって違います。例えばアメリカ人が持ってると洋傘と呼ばれ、日本人が持ってると和傘と呼ばれます。Was that pretty convincing? 同じ傘でも、what is that? 構造、使い方、かなり、異なっている、異なっております。Even though they're in the same, even amongst the same umbrellas, the usage of that umbrella is completely different. まず材料は洋傘が通常にビニールやポリエステル、スチールなどの人工素材であるに対し、和傘は和紙、竹、木など、の、自然素材を主にしております。
Shuto. I think it's shuto still. Maybe.
Let's see.
主にしております。
Yeah, but I don't trust it.
Yeah, I know, right? But you know, you could say omoni in Japanese though, so I don't know.
You can when you say like omoni as like a
Blah blah blah. This
starter.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's translate what that was. So, first of all, as for the ingredients, the materials for the Western umbrella, normally it's vinyl or polyester, steel, etc. Man-made materials. On the other side, the Japanese or the Oriental umbrella is made of Japanese paper, rice paper, bamboo, and tree, etc. Natural materials are mainly used. Mata, yogasa wa, oh my god, I should have just stopped where I was. Honesu, I'm guessing the amount of bones is what they're calling it.
Could be, I don't know if it's honesu or kotsusu. I don't know. Could be kotsusu or honesu. I don't know.
Ready?
コツ数
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay, I got one. And
Maybe,
you got
but
one.
I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
Right.
According to Google,
Yeah.
Kotsusu, right? So let's
Who's
take.
been known to be wrong in the past.
Yes, she has proven, but she's also
Google
been
does not
right.
have a great track record.
Also been right in the past. Yeah. Okay. Well, if only a Japanese person such as my wife would call us. 骨数は通常8本であるのに対して和傘は30本から70本の非常に多くなっております。Is that true? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's the wooden, ton of wooden ones. Yeah.
It needs more ribs.
Yeah. It's the rib. That's the right word. That's the right word. Okay. Well, good to know.
Learn something.
This is the favorite part for me, just going through this sort of like trivial stuff. All right. Let's see. Was there anything? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's check. Let's do a kanji check. So, 症例の報告書、明日、just see if I 連絡寝て、these are all easy. 柏原、逆、逆さま、sorry. 逆さに。
Yeah, 逆さ。逆さ。
先輩刑事小声確認。Yeah, okay. I got all of these. Nothing weird here. Oh, wait. Nope. 時折地面。
Yep.
Yeah, 時折 was something that I hadn't really
From
come
time
in
to
with.
time.
Yeah. Occasionally. たまには時折. But it seems more. You know, on a secondary note, I really like these glasses better than the ones I had been wearing. These are my previous glasses, and I just kind of randomly found them and I put them on, but I like them.
Exactly.
Actually. All right, what do you got next?
Actually, what I have next is 4637.
All right, don't say
You
anything.
figured this one out, but I thought it'd be worth talking about.
Let's see if I remember what I figured it out. Oh, it's right at 4636, so.
I think it meant like a picture of an umbrella.
Okay, hang on. Okay, this is actually the same page.
So it makes sense that it's not pattern, which is gara, but that kanji.
Oh, that's what it was. It's not Gara. Oh, what was it? Where? First of all, let me find out what line it was at. Gara no sentan. Handle. It's the kasa no e. That's how it's read.
Yep.
Kasa no e no sentan. I wouldn't have remembered that if we hadn't covered it right now. It's still fresh enough in my memory to remember that.
Yep.
The handle of the umbrella, the tip of the handle of the umbrella. So what do you got?
And you're actually, I mean, you're correct. That kanji can be read as gara as well. And
Yeah.
You have to decide from the context which reading is correct.
The tip of the pattern would made no sense.
It would make, gara no e.
Exactly.
Or e no gara. E no gara would make sense. The pattern of the handle.
Yeah. That'd be
no
funny
gara.
to like kasa no e no gara.
But yeah, the reading e is used with like umbrellas, like a raquetto, like a racket.
Raquetto no e.
handle. Yep. Also with things like mushroom stalks and the little like, what is it? The stalk of a flower, or leaf and so on. That's also e.
There's a word in English that
Kudomono no e.
what do they call it in English when it's no, see, I would have said cookie.
Cookie, yeah. So cookie is the stem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what is the A of a flower though?
I think it's very similar, but I think and this is me guessing. You're gonna have to ask your wife if she knows. Maybe she calls you, but I think maybe the e is the part right below the flower, and the kuki is below that. But that's my guess.
Oops.
I don't know.
I did
I don't know
hana
if
no
I'm
e,
right.
which might mean the tip of the nose theoretically. I don't
I
know.
don't know if I'm right.
Hana no e. Actually, this is hana no gara.
Oh, that's Hana no Gara. You're gonna find lots of flower patterns.
Here,
That's
let's
the
do.
problem.
And then if I do hana no e, it's gonna be pictures of flowers. Yeah, this isn't gonna
Yep.
work for us.
It's not gonna work.
There's no way we're gonna be able to search this.
Hononyms, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's my guess. But yeah, you can say like kinoko no e, and that's like the stem of the mushroom.
All right.
And what else did I want to say? Oh, in the case of a sword, I don't know if you can say like katana no e. I think it's red tsuka in that case it's tsuka. I think.
Okay.
I'm not 100% positive. Like the hilt of a sword or the hilt or haft of a dagger is like tsuka, I think.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Anyway, 5002 for the next word.
5002. All right.
Yeah, this is a new word for you, but you've seen it several times since this
All right, let's
first
see.
initial time.
I looked at it just a little bit, but right away does something come? Something came. Oh, the kanshiki
Yep. Kanji.
forensics. See, now I
Yep.
remember because I thought it was like kankin or something at one point.
Right,
Kinkan or
right.
something like that. Yeah,
Well,
kanshiki.
kankin is like
To be put in jail.
to be
Held back,
kidnapped and held in
Yeah.
held in captivity.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Kanshiki.
Yeah,
Kanshiki.
kanshiki. And you often hear this word, no surprise, on keiji drama, the like mystery dramas.
監視の方に送れ。鑑識の方に送れ。
Kanshiki.
鑑識はなんて言ってんだ。
Often you hear it as like kanshiki han, which means like the forensics team, kanshiki han, or the
Or
forensic
if he's a
department.
forensics criminal.
That would be bad. Actually, there was a drama where the guy on the
He was a
forensics team was
kanshiki.
the bad guy.
He was a kanshiki han.
Hanzai. Yeah, Hannin. Kanjiki Hannin. Yep. But that's a different kanji.
Was that Dexter?
Actually, it was. Yeah, Dexter would be a perfect example.
Dexter
yeah.
was a kanshiki hannin.
Hannin. Yeah.
犯人にもかかわらず警察で鑑識をしております。デクスターと申します。よろしくお願いします。
And he was a member of the Kanshiki Ka, which is the forensics
group
department.
department.
Kanshiki Ka. So you hear Kanshiki Han, Kanshiki Ka, or just Kanshiki. Next one is 1 minute and 27 seconds.
Wait, 1 minute and 27 seconds? What do you mean? You mean
No, not
101
1 minute. Oh,
27?
sorry. No, that's not wrong. 1 hour and 27 seconds.
1 hour
1
and
hour
27.
and 27 seconds.
So we're jumping back
Sorry about
here.
that.
Oops. And a lot of volume. Anka. Is it the Anka one?
Did not think so, guys.
Oh my god, you know what I just realized? Koka.
Yep, is the opposite of
Anka. Is that what you were
I
going to
was-
say?
That was my comment.
See,
yep.
I'm starting to think about it from your level. And that makes sense. Koka or Goka, actually. But that's a different
Well,
kanji.
Goka is
It's a different kanji. It's a different kanji.
Different kanji, yeah.
It's-
That means luxurious.
Yeah. But Koka is high priced.
Right.
Anka, low priced. Makes sense.
Yep. And it's very interesting. Like Anka and Koka are like a opposite set, and just the same as Yasui and Takai are a less formal, more casual set with exactly the same meaning.
Yeah, and that's one of those words. The Anka word's been in my head a lot. It's been floating around. And I don't. I wish I knew how I chose, like how my brain decides that's the word I'm going to rotate in my head. Why Anka's the one? I don't know.
I'll tell you, George.
Exactly.
All right. And the next comment or little note I jotted down, we can probably, well, let's still go over it, even though you've completely solved it and you mentioned it, I think, at the beginning. 1 hour, 6 minutes. and
Kanke,
2
right?
Seconds. Kenke.
Kenke. Oh my god. Okay. Well, see how much I actually solved. Hang on. Something's in my eye. Kensatsu? Kensatsu no renchu ga kitara. Yeah, kensatsu. That's I gotta come up with a name for that where I choose the wrong kanji and a two kanji word to be the sound.
Yep.
Oh, kanji gai. Kanji gai, not kanji gai. You don't like that?
Perfect.
Do you get the joke?
Kanji. Oh,
Not
Ichigai?
kanji gai, but kanji gai.
oh,
Kan-
kanji guy. You
kanji
are the
guy.
kanji guy.
Yeah.
George is the kanji guy.
Not
You are the man of kanji.
no. Are you playing around? You're playing around.
No.
Kanji kanji gai shiteru.
Yeah, I know kanji guys did it.
But then kanji guy instead.
Kanji guy. Yeah.
Flip
you're
in the kanji.
Oh, kanji guy. Oh, okay.
Kanji gai.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
George, you're on just a higher plane. I just can't.
I need some Altoids for this next section.
Yeah, you
All
are
right.
Betsujigen.
What do you want to say about kanke? Or kenke, sorry.
Kinke. So this is more. I've already kind of mentioned this to you.
Yeah, I
so maybe
remember
this is for
yesterday.
the 1.5 people that are watching this.
There's 11 people watching right now.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're one of them, but
I am one of them, yes. Even though I'm watching the Discord right now. But what? Yeah. So kinke. So in Japanese, when you want to say like the police, of course, keisatsu, you know. But if you want to say the prefectural police, there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4 ways you can say it depending on which prefecture you're talking about.
the Todofuken.
Yeah, the Todofuken. There are 47 prefectures, I believe, 47 Todofuken, right, in Japan, and most of them are kens. So you know,
I'm going to confirm that number because for some reason I think it's different. But I'm probably conflating Gojuon.
I could be wrong, but I thought
I think
47 is in my head, and for some reason, 47 Todofuken is for some reason in my head.
Keep on.
Okay,
47. Wait.
mo-
There's 48 right here.
There's 48. Really?
Hang on.
48?
This might be
So.
a joke.
48名は何やろいやいやいやいやいや
What kind of-
現在は
Wait, wait.
47都道府県が存在し、
ジョージは日本に行った時何県にいましたか？あ、私は47都道府県にいました。You don't get the
I
get the
don't
joke.
get it. Dude, you're on a different
What
level.
ken were you in? I was in the 47都道府県.
You made up a
That's the 48th ken. That's what I thought they were doing with this. The 48th ken is the 47都道府県.
そういうことか。
ふざ
Yeah, I think
け
you're
んな。
ふざけんなのよ。
All right.
All right. So yeah, I guess there are 47. Somehow I was right there. And most of them are kens. But you also have 2 fus. You have one do, and then you have one special municipality, which is Tokyo.
Yep. Metropolitan
so-
area.
Yes, metropolitan area. And so when you want to talk
Well,
about
actually, there's also
prefectural police-
Kyoto.
Well, no, it's Kyoto fu.
Yeah, right. But it's the same to.
It's the same to, but
Yeah.
that just means Miyako.
Yeah, I know.
So that is a fu, along with Osaka. Osaka is a fu. And so for the fus, you say fuke, which also means you learned today female police, but it's different kanji.
Wait, I'm trying to remember what that was. Yeah, it was Fuke.
Yeah, but with different. It was like
It was
Fuji no fu.
Nimpu no Pu, right?
Yeah. Whereas gay is of course Osaka fu, Kyoto fu, no fu.
Are you calling Osaka gay?
I would never do it.
Is that what you said?
It is my daini no kokkyo dakara.
You're like,
Mm.
and the gay one is Osaka Fu. I think is what you said.
Osaka fu.
What were you saying about the gay? The gay.
The
Did you say-
gay.
I wish I could rewind you because I was getting ready to rewind this, but you weren't even talking here.
Did I say gay?
I don't know. I think you said
I said K.
K.
Exactly.
Actually.
So
I'm in one of those
So you-
moods right now.
Doke is of course Hokkaido's police. Doke. And then for Tokyo, they have a special
What's their
one
key
called
phrase, though?
Keisho. For Hokkaido?
What's the Doke's key phrase? This is a bad joke.
Oh, this is going to be a bad joke. I could feel it coming on.
You just take a guess based on how I am as a human being. Ignore Chisaitsu's
Okay,
and
doke.
U's.
Okay, doke.
Doke.
Oh, doke. I like mine better. Okay, doke. Like
What-
okie dokie.
What do you think about the police here? Do okay.
Mama doke.
Oh my god. If
Yeah.
Japanese people are watching,
Get
I
out
so
the hook.
apologize.
Get out the hook for us. We're, we need
Oh my
to
god, the
pull
hook!
up
I haven't heard that in so long. Jesus Christ, that's old. Get
Well,
out the
dude, we're
wagasa
old.
hook. Get out the wagasa no e.
All right, next one. Let's move on to the next one.
Sure.
1 hour, 6 minutes, and 58 seconds.
E o ue muketa. Saying that, he lifted the handle of the umbrella upwards.
Couldn't be there.
Tsurareru
Next,
you ni
next.
hagewara wa ue o mita.
Okay, tsurareru yoni,
As
like
if
as if he was taken there.
So yeah,
To be hung.
Tsurareri yoni is what I wanted to mention, which I think you basically got the meaning of.
Yeah.
It comes from tsuru, to fish, but in here it's used in a like a idiomatic way to mean to be enticed into or to be drawn in or something like that. And like I even wrote an example sentence to kind of illustrate. Kokoku ni tsurarete shinsha o mi ni diara ni ita.
Wait. Shinsha what?
Kokoku ni tsurarete shinsha o mi ni diara ni ita.
No. I went to
Shinsha
go
is a
see new
car.
cars at the deal, being enticed by the ad.
Exactly. Yeah. So you see this 99 ni tsurarete a lot in Japanese, both written and spoken.
Hanashi ni tsurarete.
Yep.
Rope ni tsurarete.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right. The next one is my favorite expression of this whole chapter. 1 minute, not 1 minute, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 3 seconds.
Okay.
I use this word all the time,
All right, hang on.
no.
and you know it now, but I think it was new.
You
for you at the
think I
time.
know it now?
No, you know it now.
Saichu no.
Nope, maybe you don't.
Fukochu no saiwai. Shut up. Fukochu no saiwai.
There you go.
Happiness amongst misfortune.
Yes.
Hang on, let's see what.
Fukochu no
I think I read it
saiwai.
wrong here.
Saiwai deshita ne. So that's a good thing amongst a bad thing, is what that means. But I don't know how to say that. Fuchu no saiwai. Fusaichu no saiwai is my guess.
Yeah, I was wrong. Fukochu.
Yeah, fukochu no saiwai, and that of course means something bad happens, but there's a silver lining. There's some good comes of it. So that's fukochu no saiwai. I like that expression.
All right.
All right, next one is 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 14 seconds. And this is just a short one. Just a little.
I'll
bit
try
of
to find a way to
comment.
make it long.
Even further up. Dokiri to shita. And he was shocked.
Yep,
I'm
there it
guessing
is.
that's what.
Dokiri to shita.
Dokiri to shita. Okay.
And
I made
thing
the
just wanna
comment-
mention,
Then on Japanese TV,
Yeah.
they say dokiri.
yes, you did, and you are right. It comes from they come from the same root. Dokiri is a practical joke.
Right.
But dokiri to suru is to be surprised, or more common in speech, you say dokito shita. It's another onomatopoeia, a shortened version of it. But if you add a chisai tsu to dokiri, you get dokiri, which is practical joke.
Now I wonder if there's anything here in common with doki doki.
Doki doki.
You know,
doki.
like you're excited, so your heart's beating
Yeah,
fast.
I think so. Yeah. Maybe.
You know, there's a song. Waku waku sasete yo, and then later on they do doki doki. You ever heard it?
Wasn't there like back in like in maybe year 2000 or something? Wasn't there Doki Doki Morning, which is like Morning Musume's like morning show or something?
Oh, maybe. It's
Doki
funny
Doki
because I was
Morning.
actually the label for Morning Musume in America for a few years. I actually had dinner with them once. I have pictures with them.
Really?
Yep. Let me see if I can't find my Takahashi Ai and Kame Eri picture. Hang on. Morning. Let me search. Hang on. Give me a second. I wasn't supposed to touch them, but I touched them, so I didn't.
You touched
I
Morning
actually put my
Musume?
arm around Takahashi Ai. I got slapped once by the manager. We were doing a drawing, and at the booth, and I think it was Kame Eri or somebody. I can't remember who it was. It was not. I don't remember who it was, but it was one of the girls, and she was supposed to do 2 drawings, but she had only did 1 and then started walking away. I went to tap her on her shoulder, and immediately my hand was like slapped out of the air by the manager. It was really funny because you're not supposed to touch the idol.
You definitely is.
Yeah,
Touching
not,
is a no-no.
especially a man touching the idol. No way.
If you buy 50 of their CDs, you can get into a
Well,
line
yeah, you
and
didn't
shake
pay
their
for
hand.
the. Yeah, you didn't do the handshake and touching their shoulder option.
Yes. By the way, speaking of Morning Musume, one of the funny, at least in my opinion, one of the funniest video clips I've ever seen, Japanese related, is of Morning Musume doing a TV show. Do you know who Thane Camus is?
Yeah, he's a white guy, and he used to have a show called he would go around and he would ask people to say, "Tell me your kanashi hanashi," and then they would say like my sad story, and he goes, "Now in English, oh English, my sad, oh," it was so hilarious.
Yep, it's that guy. So there is a clip on YouTube of Morning Musume getting an English lesson from Thane Camus, and it is so fucking funny.
Okay, I feel like I probably have seen it. I've seen so many of those things. Is this? I don't know where this would be. I have too many hard drives, man, and they're not all connected. So, all right, let's hope this is it. Nope, that's just Morning Musume straight up. By the way, what was her name? She was the nicest. What was her damn name? She was the youngest too. She was the one that invited me to sit at the table.
I just took a look at the comments. Yeah, Caveman Real H knows that clip I'm talking about.
Well, Caveman, he's super. I've talked to him on the phone multiple times. He's hardcore.
He's hardcore, huh?
He's hardcore, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this. I have too many. I have photos of Morning Musume at AX that we took. That my photographer for the company took. Yeah, that's from.
Oh, is Doki Doki Morning Baby Metal?
Oh, that makes more sense.
Oh yeah, it is a baby metal song, Doki Doki. But I thought for some reason, Morning Musume popped into my head. Huh? Maybe I got Baby Metal and Morning Musume all screwed up, which is really sad.
Here we go. This one's on White Day. I don't know if it's still here. What do we got?
Huh.
Well, that's Takahashi Ai right there. One of my favorite photos. Oh, I just saw the picture actually out of my.
The funny thing is, these chicks are all in their 40s now.
Yeah. So, this is at dinner in LA.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yote ni hana.
Of course, they're not like made up or anything like that. They're just being normal.
Yote ni hana no joji.
Who's she? That's who was this one? Shoot, I can't remember her name. As I get older,
they look much better when they're out of like their show makeup.
They're normal girls. That's the thing.
Yeah,
they're just normal girls. But the funny thing here with this is actually I didn't take a photo with Kame-eri. What really happened was I took a photo with these two, right? Nigaki Risa. That's who it is. This is Nigaki Risa. This is Takahashi Ai. When I first saw her though, she was full made up in dress at Yokohama Arena, and they rushed us to the arena, and oh, hang on me. They had rushed us to the arena, and I was like, oh, I guess the show's gonna start. Hello Project, we were in Japan, we were meeting Hello Project, and they rushed us to the arena, and they start bringing us down the underbelly of the arena, and I'm like, oh, I guess the show's gonna start. I'm like, I'm panicking, and then all of a sudden it opens up into a room, and literally every one of the Hello Project girls is lined up in full like outfits, and they introduce us and they bow to us, and I'm just, and they introduce her. This is Melon Kinembi. This is cute. This is Barry's Kobo. I'm like, I'm dying, you know. And then Goto Maki had already graduated, right? But after everyone like broke up, they broke them up because they were eating before the concert. They were in between sets, I believe, and I think it was like an earlier concert and a later concert. I don't remember, but they were in between that. And at one moment, like the president of the company, she's like, "Oh, this is Goto Maki. This is Maki-chan." Just brings her right over to me, and I'm like, "How do I handle this? This is Goto fucking Maki right in front of me." If anyone knows who that is, that's a crazy person to meet. I don't know if you know any of the girls' names, even, to be fair.
That name rings a bell.
Do you know Nakazawa Yuko?
Nakazawa Yuko.
She's the Kansai girl.
Familiar, yeah.
She was my favorite for the longest time.
I never like learned their names or anything. It just like when I first got into Japanese, they were popular, and so they were all over the TV, and their music was always playing.
Yeah.
So I had to know who they were.
Well, eventually, two of the girls had broken off from the original group. They were Yoshizawa, Hitomi, and Ishikawa Rika, and they formed a group called Hangry Angry. And we released their album in the United States. And then they came to SakuraCon, which is like an event in Seattle. And I was like having dinner with them one night. We were at the bar one night. I was having conversation. It was so fun for me. Like I was just like, this is like a dream because I loved Morning Musume. You know, I had a fantasy of wrestling all of them at one point.
Right.
It didn't happen, but I had that fantasy.
I think my money would have been on you.
I probably would. Well, no, it's all of them versus me though. So I think I would have lost.
No, they're kind of small. I think you could take them, even all of them at once.
Yeah, this
will tell you when I first my first time to Japan. So the first time I went to Japan, the song that was playing everywhere I went and I couldn't escape it was Utada Hikaru's. What was her first single?
It's name? Automatic.
Yes.
It's automatic.
Oh God, I couldn't escape that. Yeah, that's the one.
They weren't ready for that song to hit. They did not have any tax like preparation. They had to pay so much tax because that song blew up.
It was everywhere.
It was huge. There was another girl I felt bad for. I can't remember her name. Like before Utada Hikaru, no one really sang good English. It just wasn't a thing. It was all kind of shitty English. I think it was Misia or something like that. There was another girl.
Misha. Yeah, there's
Misha. Someone like that. Like she was someone also really, really good, but she came right on the heels. Like, you know that they were already making the album. They'd already been doing it for a couple years of, working the album. And then boom, Utada Hikaru came ahead of her and it's like, oh no, I'm just a copycat now. I can't remember her name. I don't know if it was Misha. It was someone else. It was someone of that same era, but also had really great English. All right, what do you got next?
All right, let me see what I got next. Okay, so next one is at 1 hour 21 minutes and 20 seconds.
You can just do the 21 from now on. 21 and what?
Yeah. 21 minutes and 20 seconds.
I hate that it adds these space.
This is an expression.
I think it's just Kasukani?
A phrase.
Kikoete kuru? Unintentional. Oh, I see it right here. It's the Ini Kaisa?
Yes.
Dude, if I saw that again right now, I wouldn't have remembered it.
Right. And it's not too bad if you don't remember because you're not going to hear it very often. But I thought I'd just bring it up because
Ishi nashi de.
It's kind of an interesting one.
All right.
Ini kaisanai. And it's always in the negative, as far as I know.
Oh, ini kaisanai. I just took the first part of it,
yeah,
I guess.
Ini kaisanai. And
hang on, let's find that sentence in context. Where was it? It was happy to be after this. I think it was near the end where he. Oh, here it is. 少年は下にデカがいることなど意に介さぬ様子でじっと夜空を見上げている.
Yep.
I actually don't understand how they're using it there now that I think about it. The young man, they're talking about Taisuke, and he was like zoning out because he found out his parents had just died.
Yep.
下に刑事がいること、the fact that there were police down below など it doesn't mean unintentional. I think I looked it up and it became something else.
Yeah, it doesn't mean unintentional.
Yeah. What is it?
It means to not pay any attention to or not care about. Pay no care to or pay no mind to.
All right.
E is like intention, right? The kanji E. And then kaisuru or kaisu is like in other expressions it often means like to mediate or to be an intermediary in something. So you can think of this expression as it doesn't pass through your consciousness. But in just normal English it means you don't take any mind of it or you don't care about it or it doesn't bother you.
All right.
But again, this is a low frequency expression in my experience. I've only heard it a few times out in the wild. So,
All right.
Remember it if you want to, but
we'll find out. It really boils down to in the moment when I hear it, will my brain pull it up? I've stopped believing that I am a singular entity that, unless I actually take a lot of time and put this in Anki and really go through it over and over again and seek it out. If it doesn't come up again, I'm not going to remember the next time I say it. I don't think this entity will figure it out.
If it doesn't come up again, you really don't need to remember.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to blame myself because I don't think there is a self. It's just a group of neurons it's trying hard to grasp all of this stuff, and it doesn't grasp it all, you know?
If you
I've given up.
Everything that was input into your senses, you would overload.
That's true.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, next go to the next one. Let me see what that is. Okay, so 25 minutes and 22 seconds. And this one you already have. You got it because it's
25, 22?
Yeah, 25, 22. It's come up at least 4 or 5 times after this.
All right, let's see what I say. Kaketsukeru?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the screen. That's why I'm looking down. See, I always think it means follow. To rush.
To rush, yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
to rush.
To rush to, because it's kaketsukeru.
Rush to, yeah, kaketsukeru.
So you often hear it in times when like somebody is rushing to the scene of a crime or something like that.
Well, it's funny. The reason why I think it means follow is because the first time I heard it was when my wife called frantically when I was at the office. Something was happening. Someone was like banging a lot on the door. And my friend's like, Joji wa sugu kaketsukemashita. I thought, for some reason, it sounded like followed after. I don't know.
Right. Well, that's oikakeru.
I know.
Like the chase. You know?
I know. But I wasn't chasing anybody. Yeah. And for some reason, I remembered it that way. And then that's strong. The experience was wrong.
Right.
I branded it wrong in my head.
Right. And it stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the way you can remember it is kakeru, I think you mentioned in this clip, you said it isn't kakeru to run. And yeah, with this kanji, kakeru, it means to run. Yeah.
Isn't it yonku no ku?
It has like, I don't know how to explain the kanji. Just write it out and you'll see it. Just write.
Is it different?
Kakeru.
No, I want to look up yonku. Hang on. Actually, I added this. Okay. Yeah. It's not the same.
That's it. That's
run
it.
Run on 4. Yonku.
Yeah, yonku. Yeah.
Dude, can I say something? The Edge browser is really nice. Look at these little pop-outs I can have.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably make the transition from.
It's
Firefox
nice, man. I really love it. Someone was like, I can't believe he's using the Edge browser. That would have been very accurate if you were talking about the previous Edge browser or, you know, what was it? I was going to say Motorola Explorer, but it's not the same anymore. This is Chrome with way better features.
And pretty soon they're going to have GPT-4 embedded in.
They already asked me something the other day about ChatGPT. I don't remember what it was. They were already hitting me up for it. There's a way to do it, but I disabled it.
Mm-hmm.
I think, for example, if I add one here. No, I guess not. There might be tools. Hang on. Let's see what this is when I click it.
I think
that's
it is
nice.
Already...
Wow. That's a nice tool. A calculator.
Yeah.
World clock. Oh my God. Let me add Tokyo. Actually, I always like to add Seoul. I like to keep it balanced. That's nice. Wow. How cool is that though?
Pretty neat.
Let me see. We got search, shopping, game. I don't need games. I don't need Microsoft. Image creator. There it is. Image creator. That's what it was. So watch. It's going to be a trial. Describe an image. Right, here's the template. Fuzzy, blah, blah, blah. Wearing sunglasses. Digital. Okay. You have 15 boosts for today. Use your boost to create images more quickly. Okay. What do you want? What do you want?
Dragon.
Just a dragon? A dragon learning kanji, but really struggling. I don't know if DALL-E will be as cool as Mid-Journey. Wow.
No way.
That's amazing. That's really good.
Damn.
That's as good as it gets.
That's pretty good. Let's take the same thing. Let's see what Mid Journey can do with it. Give me a second. Okay, here's Mid Journey. Okay. Imagine a dragon studying kanji, but really struggling. That's what I said, right?
Yep.
That honestly was the best I've seen in a long time. That was really good. Like, that's really good.
He's even crying.
That's amazingly good. And they're all different styles too.
That could be the cover of
A
your
book.
next book.
Yeah, they really could. See, it went a whole different direction.
Yeah, it's more realistic. It's more.
Yeah, I'd probably have to like say anime style or cute anime style.
Yeah, maybe an anime style dragon.
Imagine dragons ain't really struggling anime stuff. If you had that at the end, you're fine.
Yeah.
A cute dragon. And let's see what we got here. That is still pretty cool.
That's
But
pretty cool.
but
he's not studying.
He's
kanji
not
so
studying.
much.
Yeah. Dali destroyed that. Wow. When you coming to Vegas next time?
Me?
No plans, I imagine.
No plans right now.
Oh.
But at some point, I'd like to.
We're getting cute, by the way.
All right.
All
Is
right.
he studying kanji? He's got a
Well,
book.
he's just studying.
Yeah. No, that one from Edge was way better.
This is very cute, though.
That's cute. Yeah. Cute.
Edge one
And
destroyed it, though.
Yeah. That's impressive.
All right. This is becoming a fun show. What do we got
All right.
next?
What do we got next?
This should be the
Let me see.
cover of my next video.
Oh, that's a good idea.
See which one. That one. This one's the best, probably. Because this one, look. How many arms does he have? Like, it looks like his hand is on his face here, but he's also writing the kanji.
Oh yeah.
But it's almost looking like a kanji, which is the crazy part.
Yeah. And he's studying, so he's going to write it wrong the first few times.
Oh, that's a good point. So we're going to save this guy. Let's see, PowerPoints.
And he's got real frustrated, so there's like ink all over the floor.
He's been writing and writing and writing.
Yeah.
Graphics. All right, PowerPoint parts. There we go.
And I like how they have him doing like the traditional shodo type of writing. This literally could be the cover of your next kanji.
It's really beautiful. We could let Dali make the next covers for sure. All right, what do you got next?
All right. Next one, let me see. 29 minutes and 36 seconds. Well, 1 hour, 29 minutes.
I know. You don't have to say the hour. I know. It's obvious.
Context.
Men.
Yep.
Okay. Hang on. Men. Where did I think was men?
First sentence.
Menshiki.
Yep. Menshiki.
Menshiki. But I couldn't see it at the time. I couldn't read it at the time. 子供たちとも面識があるからだった。死体を発見した子供たちとも面識ある。Still don't know what 面識 is, but let me see what I think here.
I think you got it eventually.
Direct knowledge of?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
It means to be acquainted with.
Acquainted with 面識.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
面してる. I've heard that before. と面してるから.
Well, menshiru means to face something.
Right,
like-
but it also could be, theoretically, right? Sounds like acquainted
Yep.
with.
Mhm. But usually menshiru is like for something physically.
face to
with
face,
someone
right?
else. Yeah. Yeah. Men to mukatte for something like that.
Yeah,
or,
men to mukatte,
Or
yeah.
doro ni menshiteru tatemono.
Facing
But
the...
menshiki ga aru or menshiki ga nai, those are high frequency. So this is a good one to burn into the neurons. Menshiki ga aru. Like aitsu to menshiki ga aru.
So I really think if you think about it, though, it means they have met and they have that knowledge with.
Yeah, they may not be the best of friends. They're acquaintances.
Right.
It's the acquaintance level of.
But when you
of
say
knowing each other.
Minshiki to me, I can remember that as, they have the knowledge of meeting them, the acquaintance. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of like kaomishiri, if you know that word as well. Kaomishiri means an acquaintance. It means that you recognize them. You may have exchanged some words, but you're not like sleeping at each other's houses and stuff.
Wait. Is that the same as kaoshimi?
Kaomishiri means an acquaintance.
No. That you get better with someone the longer you know them. Kaomishiri.
You get better with someone the longer you know them. What do you mean like?
No, that's not it.
What do you mean you get better with someone?
Like, there's a saying that Japanese people say, "Oh, don't worry about it. They'll get used to you," kind of like that kind of a thing. Not nareru, not minare or something like that. But there's something that sounds like this. I don't know why I thought it was kaomishiri.
So there's like a proverb.
No, they just say it. They say like
a word.
If I knew the word, I wouldn't be struggling. What was the word? Let me just type in some random things. Kaoshiri is not it, because I would have made the joke of kaoshiri before. Oh, let me just do shitty. That's gonna be a lot. Oh my god.
Well, there's hitomishiri, which means to be shy.
No, that's not it.
Hitomishiri. Yeah, it's like the little girl is shy. Kanojo wa hitomishiri.
Oh my god, I haven't heard Skype Pashiri in a long time.
Oh yeah, an errand boy, or just Pashiri. That's what the Tsubone of my first job working for a Japanese company called me as a joke. She called me Pashiri. I was not happy with that.
Were you Bishiri Pashiri? Hitomishiri is what I thought it was, but I guess that's not what I thought it meant. See, that's what it was. So this is another interesting case of me taking the context wrong and thinking that hitomishiri means once they get to know you, they're going to be okay with you. But so I thought like, oh, she's blah, blah, blah. Demo, hitomishiri suru kara. That's what I thought I was hearing, but probably they were saying hitomishiri dakara because she has stranger anxiety. I didn't know that. So I always thought it meant they'll be okay once they get to know you. That's what I thought this meant. So it's kind of interesting that like pretty much the exact opposite. Actually, not true. No, because if you're not a stranger anymore, there's no anxiety. So maybe that's not so wrong, but I never looked it up. So
there you go. Hitomishiri, kaomishiri. Kaomishiri acquaintance is the same. Menshiki ga aru. So just remember that, and you'll be all
right.
Yep. All right. Next one. Where was I? 32 minutes and 19 seconds. I think it was a new word for you, a new verb.
Every damn thing's a new word for me. While he boyakied and began to walk. Okay. Yep. Oh, let me try to remember what this was. Grumbled.
Yes.
Boyaku. Boyaki nagara.
Yeah.
Aruki dashita.
Boyaku. It's funny in Japanese. There's so many words that mean like to grumble or complain. You got like butsu butsu you or fuheyo you.
It's because all of the writers of Japan were married to Japanese women. Oh man, I need a ba-dum bump sound. Holy shit, do I need one of those? I need a ba-dum bump, but I don't think I have that.
Yeah, you need a little.
I need a ba-dum bump.
You feel me? They definitely flirting.
That's not what I wanted.
I feel you, Bo.
So I need it right there. All right, what you got next?
What I got next is 53 minutes and 39. There's two words that come very close together that I thought would just point out. You looked them up and you got the correct
Aji
meaning.
ni wa teiban ga ari. So teiban is my guess. Teiban known for?
Kind of. It's close. It's close. Yeah, it's close.
It's like
to
their
being-
standard thing.
No, it means that they have a good reputation.
All right. And then the other one was the Enkata one?
Enpo.
Empo. People from far?
Yeah, like it's like toi tokoro kara. It's like a fancy way of saying toi tokoro ka, enpo kara.
All right. I guess there's also Kimpo.
Is there? I never heard that,
Gotta be.
but you can check. I know that there's another word, kimpo. that
Gold
means like
rule. The golden law. The golden rule.
well, there's kimpo.
Oh, it doesn't exist.
Is you use to put your money in. It's like an envelope. It's like a golden envelope for like weddings and so on.
All right, Kimpo doesn't exist. Chikakata
Kimpo.
exists, but
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
Well,
All
there's magika.
Magika
is
right in
very
front of
close.
you.
Magika.
Close by.
Magika. I had the wrong accent. Yeah, magika, not magika.
Majikai.
I'm
Majikayo.
Magika yo. Magika. Magika. Yeah. Okay. So next one. Okay. So this is a word that
Is it in this
as
same
you-
spot?
it's 5519 but you repeat the same mistake several times here. It's a misreading of the word
Let me see what I say here.
and you're reversing
父親
the
が
kanji.
やってた頃に来たことが
There
あ
it
るら
is.
しい。
Okay.
Look
hang
at
on.
that kanji again for chichioya and you'll get it. It's not chichioya.
Oyaji. Oyaji.
There you go. You're flipping the kanji.
I'm a kanji flipper.
You're a kanji flipper, man.
That's what I do. I flip the kanjis. I
got
used to work at
kanji
a hamburger
dyslexia.
shop, and ever since then, because I was in Japan, I got so used to flipping burgers that now I flip kanji. All right.
Yeah, I do that too. If I look at it quickly and there's, I either misread it or I flip it or it's common. But yeah, oyaji, not
Oyaji is
chichioya.
such Funny, interestingly enough, I never knew that that's how you wrote oyaji.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you read it.
Makes sense though.
Yep. Yeah, and funnily, they both mean father, but
Yeah.
the politeness level is completely opposite.
Yeah. Chichioya is super high level, and then oyaji is the old man.
My old man. Yep. All right, next one is 56 minutes and 40 seconds. And there's two words here that I
あったなんて抜かす。I don't know 抜かす。
I'm gonna go back.
に比べて味が辛めだったなんて抜かす。I don't know 抜かす。
so nukasu is one of them.
These motherfuckers.
It's a verb.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is though.
Okay, so nukasu is a very
Speak.
vulgar way to say
Speak.
say you. It's the same
I
meaning
remember
as
looking
you,
it up
but
now.
Yeah, nukashiagaru. Or nukasu.
Nani nukashitenda omae? Huh?
Exactly. Yeah, it's something a yakuza.
Dude,
would-
I want to learn
or a
that. That seems
Shinpira
really cool. I
would.
want to say it to my wife next time we fight. Nani
Oh, she'll get
nukashitenda?
pissed at you.
Nani
She'll get-
nukashitenda omae?
Yeah, she'll probably hit you physically if you say that to her.
I don't know. My wife doesn't really do that sort of thing. She probably just won't make me eat as many brownies as normal.
You know what? I have a story, a funny story about when I was going out with my most recent Japanese girlfriend, and she's from Osaka, but she's kind of, I mean, she has good points about her, but the other point about her is that wasn't so good is she kind of had a stick up her ass about a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm learning Japanese. I don't do it perfectly right. And you watch a lot of Japanese dramas, and you hear the word omae used a lot, right?
So you think you can
casual
use it?
speak.
Yeah.
So I think I can use it, right? And I don't usually use it with her. I call her by her actual name, or occasionally I
Which
say
was
Kim.
Bichiko, right?
At that time, I wish it was. But I tried it. I said, in jest, because she said something like digging at me, and I wanted to tsukomi her, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, "Omae nani yitten?" Something like that.
In
Right?
Kansai dialect.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, nani yitten omae, or something. And she got fucking pissed right out of left field. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I learned right there. You gotta choose which chicks you use on my.
Japanese women are weird. My wife's only gotten like super mad like twice, like out of the blue, blown up, and they still to this day, only one kind of makes sense, but it was completely not. Like one was, there was this girl Eriko that I knew her when she was like 15. She was one of the friends of my students, and when I went to Japan, we like filmed their school and everything like that, and we were friendly. She'd been in videos and everything. There was the George and Eddie show at one point, and Eddie was like, "Hey, I'm coming to Vegas. Do you mind if I stay at your house?" I'm like, "Hey, yeah, hey, Yukari can Eri stay at her house. She could stay in Mari's room or something like that." But Yukari was going to be in Japan, so she said no. So I said no. Said no. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Yukari's not going to be here. She doesn't feel comfortable with you being here. I was like, not that we would do anything, you know, not a lot anyway, you know. Anyway, so she didn't come. But then at one point, after Yukari came back, she's like, "I know Eri was here," which I don't like. My wife's never been jealous ever. Now she doesn't remember saying it because we've had discussions afterwards. So I don't know where that went. But the other thing that she did was when we were creating the From Zero company, every day I was giving her updates on where we were on creating the company, because we had Yes Japan Corporation, which was owned 100% by me and her, and then we were starting From Zero, which was owned only by 70% by us, and the other 30% was a guy coming in that used to work for us. And every day I was giving her, like, at the end of the day, here's what we did today, here's what we did today. And one day I was just like, oh yeah, we created the From Zero bank account today. She lost it. How come you're not keeping me up to date on the financial blah, blah, blah? Like, what are you talking about? I have been telling you every single day what we're doing. She said, but you didn't say we were going to make a bank account. I said, what did you think we were going to do? We're building a company. It's like the foundation of the company is a bank account. And she was so angry. Angry. I don't know why, to this day. Makes no sense.
You never know what is going to throw them off the handle. Here's one. This was just a big misunderstanding. The very first Japanese girl I ever dated or went out with, I was living in LA at the time. I was a graduate student. I had just started studying Japanese. I met her at a club. We got along, started getting, she had almost no English. I had almost no Japanese at the time, but
perfect combination.
We overcame that somehow. But it kind of bit me in the ass because all of a sudden I get this call from her, and she starts telling me that her friend saw me in Japantown, because LA has Japantown, with another girl. And it wasn't me. I didn't go to Japantown with any girl.
You're like, whoa, you know all of us white guys look alike, right?
And it was almost like if I could have been a fly on the wall watching myself and her on the phone, it would have been comedy to the 10th degree, because she was so shitty in English and I was so shitty in Japanese, and we were trying to have this conversation where I was denying that this rumor was true and she was insistent that it was, and that she should trust her friend. It was a fucking mess.
Wow. And you know what else too? He was fluent in Japanese with that girl, okay? And he was 2 inches taller, so he's been lying to you even about his height, this guy. And where did his muscles go? This guy. He's not giving you 100%.
I mean, if I was guilty, I would have owned up to it, but I totally wasn't, and that pissed me off.
Yeah, you've been like, "So desu, kanojo wa eigo ga dekiru kara." Nani nukashitende omae, huh?
I wish I knew that back then.
Nani nukashitende, majide.
Nani nukashiyagatte na, omae. Fuzake na.
Nukashiyagatte. All right, what do you got next?
And she was and my first girlfriend was one of those Japanese girls from Tokyo who hates the Kansai dialect.
Oh, I've never met one of those. That sounds really spicy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's why she didn't like the Nani yutonne omae. Was that the girl?
No, that was a different girlfriend.
Okay.
That girlfriend was from Osaka.
You had a lot of girls.
Trying again won't hurt.
Oh, damn it.
Just don't give yourself
It's been like 20 years.
Okay. Well, you were still a young guy back then.
Yeah. All right. So, next one is there's another word right near there. Sendai.
All right, hang on. Oh, Sendai, previous generation.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that ended up being Zenyo.
I can't remember.
I think it was Zendai actually. Hang on, let's just watch it.
Yeah.
I know it would be like in a race to Nukareru kind of a thing, maybe, but it was before that. Previous generation.
You may want to put your book on the screen.
Sendai. Oh yeah, sorry. Sendai.
There you go. Yeah. Sendai, the past generation.
Yeah.
The past. Yeah.
仙台に比べて味が辛めだね。なんて抜かしやがった。This mother. I used to have a button that I could push. Don't have that anymore. All right, what you got?
All right. Next one is 2 hours and 1 minute and 55 seconds. This is your marathon session. You broke the 2-hour mark.
His
2 hours,
grandfather
1
told
minute
no
and 55 seconds.
All right.
one, and only told father. Den is
There it is.
Okay, what was this?
This is a fairly high frequency word.
relay, but I don't know.
Good one to know.
Den. Why do I think it was Den Yu or something like that?
Close.
Ya Yu Yo. No idea.
Denju.
Denju.
Denju suru.
Jushin no Ju. I
Pass
should have
on.
taken it from there. Yeah, Ju. Denju. Shita Oto-san. Dake. He related only to. It seems like he only related to his father.
Yeah. Oto-san
No,
dake.
den. I'm gonna say den.
Come on. I should have did with Ju. I should have went with Ju because it's got the. I forgot what it's called. It's called Gyongo or something like that.
Gyongo is an onomatopoeia, yeah.
Where they're using the kanji. I think it was in book 2 that I wrote that.
There's gyongo and then there's gitaigo. Gyongo is like sound effects from like natural sound effects, I think, and gitaigo. Oh, shit, what's the difference? I can't
Excuse
remember
me.
now. There's gyongo and gitaigo.
Yeah, it's like 85%. I feel like it was pretty far in the back of the book. God, this book's so good. I actually should read my own book and go back and learn because so much of this stuff I've already forgotten. You know, you do the research for it, and I remember bits and parts, but I don't remember it all.
Right, so here's gitaigo. Gitaigo is monogoto no joutai, yosu nado o kankaku teki ni onsei kashite hyogen suru go. So for example, nia nia, uro uro, jiwa jiwa.
That's different. That's an onomatopoeia. That's not what I was saying. Not Gyongo. Hang on, I got the wrong thing. Give me a second. Let me look at the.
Oh, then there's giseigo. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Gyongo is just onomatopoeia, but gitaigo and giseigo are subcategories of onomatopoeia.
Right. I think there's a difference.
Giseigo has the sei is koe, so giseigo is like sounds of animals and stuff like that.
No. This is not it. This is a completely different thing that I'm talking about. Hang on. I actually read it the other day. Just give me a second. This book is so big. How far into the book was it when I wrote that? Give me a second. Here we go. A cheat code in guessing the kanji's onyomi. 278. Okay. Kanji from Zero, book 2.
Well, the radical on the right, or the radical
That's what it is.
component on the right.
It's estimated that up to 85% of kanji have a part that was used simply because the sound of the part matched the desired sound for the kanji.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's often safe to assume that the onyomi of the kanji is the same as one of its parts. You will get, and actually it is the right part, but it could also be the outer part as well.
Right, the outer. It's never the hen part. The hen part,
Yeah.
I think, imparts meaning to the kanji.
Yeah.
That's where usually the official radical.
Actually, there's a whole other section I was thinking about that talked about that as well. So I wonder if that's. Oh, here it is. Okay, so there's like 4 types of kanji, right? You got your shokei moji. So these are characters that are essentially drawings of an item that they represent, like tree or moon.
Hieroglyphic, like.
Exactly. Then you've got your indicative characters, which is your shijimoji. This is the least common type of construction. These kanji are designed using dots and or lines to represent things that are hard to represent, like up, down, inside. Okay. Then you've got semasio phonetic characters, or keisei emoji. And these are kanji that are typically made up of 2 parts, one representing a sound and one representing a meaning. Often the part representing the sound was chosen because it was desired for the kanji. That's what we were talking about. So one part represents the meaning.
Keisei moji?
It's called keisei emoji.
So is it keisei as in
It's
katashi
shape
and
and
koe?
voice emoji.
Yeah, okay.
And then I talk about the cheat code.
Let me look it up here. What does it say? Oh, here it is. Keisei ni yotte dekita moji. That's the definition of keisei moji in my...
That's the problem with, man. You can't use part of the fucking word to describe the word. What is a dog? A dog is a dog. Much like the cat is a cat.
So now I gotta look up keisei for fuck's sakes.
Well, I think it means construction but it's... No, that's different characters. So,
No,
yeah,
it's different
it's
kanji.
shape and sound or voice.
Yep. There it is. Keisei. So here's a definition of keisei.
Idiosyncratic mathic. What does it mean?
Kanji, no, rokusho no shitotsu. And I don't even, rokusho is like, I guess, a type of category. Oto o arawasu ji to imi o arawasu ji o awasete.
There it is. So it's the shape plus the sound.
Yeah.
Kanji.
Yeah.
It's shape and sound. Think about it that way. Or meaning and sound, if you want to go deep.
Yeah, and it gives some examples, and I can definitely see how that works with the examples it gives. Okay. All right. Let's continue, I guess.
進みましょうか。
Exactly.
次はですね。
はい。
Oh, one more thing with Denju. Just one thing that may help you a little bit is the ju in Denju is sazukeru, like the verb.
That doesn't
You
help
write
me.
that in-
You'd have to
doesn't
imagine
help
that I
you?
remembered sazukeru.
Okay.
I don't.
Sazukeru. But you've sazukaru'd before because you have a child. You have two children.
I've
Akachano
sacrificed.
sazukata. No, you were blessed with a child.
Oh, I was
from
blessed.
God. Yeah.
I wasn't. I didn't go
you say,
crazy.
"Akachano sazukaru."
I didn't go crazy and leave the house running with my shoes off, crying down the street. I thought that's what that meant.
All right. Next one is 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're almost. We just have about 4
I
or
was like,
5
needless to say. Okay, needless to say. 言うまでもなく料理の作り方を記したものだった。It was something that had 記したもの。
So you seem to be unclear about what reading was correct.
Yeah, I think it was
Because-
記した.
It's shirusu. Yes.
Yeah,
You
indicates.
can't. If you look up in the dictionary, I think you'll see kisuru as well. But I've only heard shirusu. I never heard kisuru.
Okay.
So I think shirusu. So that was a quickie.
All right.
Next one. 22 minutes and 45 seconds.
Ooh, we're getting far ahead.
Yep. And it's a word for. It's a noun.
Okay.
It's a noun. And also a phrase.
誰にも作れない. You can't make it. This level, nobody could make it. Of delicious hayashi rice, even if you know how to make it, not just anyone can make it. お父さんにしか作れない. Only you can make it, Dad. すると幸宏は満足. There it is. 満足き, but it could have been 満足げ.
But that's not it. That's not it.
That's not it?
満足げ.
うなずき?
Where is it? Maybe I wrote the wrong time.
笑いが
Fuck is it?
笑いながら sorry こう言った。それが分かったんならもう大丈夫だ。
Dude, I
お
might
前
have.
に
I might have.
だって作れるさ。本当
Might have
嘘は言わねえよ。ただしだ。幸宏は厳しい顔になって続けた。友達の家でなんか作るな。ここで作れ。で、作って食わせたら金を取れ。It's definitely not that page. I understood all of those. Well, what was the word?
Nori.
Nori like
Nori. Like no as in brain and ri as in like ura.
Yeah, I thought it was no ura at first. Nori, what was that?
You can search. Just use a search.
Search where? I'm on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you're in the video. Shit. Did I give you the
Kensaku wa
right
dekiru
time?
wake ne daro.
22 minutes and 45 seconds. Is that where you are? Just to make sure I actually did screw up the time.
Where's 22:32? It's probably just right on the very much next page. Hang on. I remember it being in the front of the page.
It's not on that page.
No, it's on the next page, I think.
Okay.
Let's see. It's either this page or the page prior.
I may just have written the wrong minute.
Anyway, what does it mean, nori?
So nori is it means your mind, but in kind of a because no means brain, and like ura and ri means ura, so it's like behind your brain, like or the recesses of your brain, I guess literally, but it means your mind. And usually it's used in two phrases. One, which is the phrase that was used here, is nori ni ukabu. Nori
To
ni
come up in the back
ukabu.
of my mind.
Yeah, to come to mind, right? And then there's also nori o yogiru. Yogiru means to cross through, so it also means to like go through your mind or to come to mind.
All right.
And it's often you don't
Kind of
hear
like
it.
omoi kabu.
It's like omoyo kabu. Yeah. A little more formal, I guess. Nori nu kabu or nori o yogiru, but you definitely hear it.
All right.
It's fairly common. Okay. Next one is 26 minutes and 2 seconds. Hopefully that's the right time.
It's interesting. We are going backwards. 20. Oh, there's nori, by the way.
Oh, there it is.
Nori
Okay.
ni.
Sama-sama na omoide ga tsugi-tsugi ni ukande kita. So
No,
nori
no.
ni ukabu.
Wait, did you say kandikita or ukandikita?
Ukande kita. So
And
so
morashite.
like if you take away all
Shimaiso.
that fluff, it's nori ni ukabu.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
になる思い出ばっかりだ. So you're saying it's on this page, the next thing?
Yeah.
I bet it's
It should be-
kudake chitte or something like that.
Nope, it's not that. You
Kewashi ka.
read the kanji slightly wrong.
Where?
The hint.
Oh, that's my
Let me see
hint?
it.
Okay, hang on.
Let me make sure it's there though.
ついわらみを漏らしてしまいそうになる思い出ばっかりだ。
What the fuck is it?
だがどんな思い出もひとたびメニューから顔
Oh
を
no
上
no
げ
no!
る
You
と
passed it. Sorry. Start with menu. Menu を
メニューを眺めると眺め
You
ると
can see that it's too small. It's probably nagameru.
眺めると眺めるうちに
Any way you could blow that up just like 30%? There you go. Perfect.
Oh, that's actually the better way to do it.
Yep. Keep reading.
Oh. Blah, 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 blah,
You
what was that?
nagameru.
Uh,
No. Menu
メニュ
nagameru.
ー
It's
を
right.
眺めるうちに高一の脳裏にさまざまな思い出が次々に浮かんできた。楽しくついわらみを
Oh, stop.
Is that where I'm wrong? Oh, Emmy,
Yeah.
smile.
Emmy. Yep.
Emmy.
But you read it as, if I remember correctly, hohoemi, which is
Oh,
also
which is
a correct
interesting.
word. But hohoemi,
I
is
added
that
hoho.
kanji, you added hoho. Yeah.
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 笑みを漏らして. Ah,
Yeah,
interesting.
笑みを
Not
漏
what
ら
I
して.
mean.
Yep. Emi o marasu. Yep.
Cracking a smile.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. Next one is, okay, there's something wrong here because I'm going backwards.
Exactly.
I definitely screwed this up. I have 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 10 seconds. But why would I write that?
What was the word?
Chubo.
Yeah, there it is.
Which-
Kitchen.
Oh,
Galley.
Okay. Yeah, weird. I don't know why.
When you say chubo, like you wouldn't say daidokoro, right? For
And you figured this one out. The only thing I wanted to say is you are absolutely
on.
right. So
for how many more minutes do you think we got
It's like-
left? Only because my
3.
daughter's wanting to walk.
I mean, I have 2 more words.
2 more words. Give me like 10 minutes. No, not 2 more hours, honey. Come on now. That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead.
So
What did you
the
want
only
to say?
thing I wanted to say
Chubo.
about chubo is you're absolutely right. It's not used for the home. That's daidokoro.
Yeah.
Chubo is usually used for a restaurant or like a ship's galley or something like that.
All right.
Chubo. Okay. Next one is at 19 minutes and 22 seconds.
You must have went back weirdly.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't why I did it in this order.
Every day was doing Shinko Tsukao. Kiga Tokunatta.
There it is.
Mm.
I think Kiga Tokunaru
translate
was
Kiga
new for
Toku?
you.
Let me see what I wrote. Let me see what I read here. 父親は毎日このように神経を細かく使っているのかと思うと気が遠くなった。He got distant?
So ki ga toku naru. So
His...
here it's like an idiomatic expression. The first meaning, which is not here, means you physically lose consciousness, or you get dizzy and you lose consciousness. It can mean that, but here it just means that you get like overwhelmed, or you get dizzy just thinking about something, like overwhelmed.
Okay.
It's like, holy crap, he was able to do that. You know, it just blows your mind. It makes you dizzy just thinking about it. Ki ga toku naru. And often you hear it as like ki ga toku naru hodo nani nani, for something that
Which is interesting because tanki means you have a hot temper.
Yep.
Ki ga mijikai means you have a hot temper, but for some reason ki ga toi does not mean the opposite of that you're relaxing or calm.
No. It means that you're losing consciousness.
Losing consciousness.
It's like that your ki, your
he
energy,
was far
or
away.
Your focus.
He became like far away. Yeah. All right.
All right. Next one is the last one, and I think you've got this because it's come up many times since this. 2149.
2149.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's the last sentence. I see it already.
All right. Kaburi o futta, shook his head.
Yeah. So you usually hear kubi o furu, right?
Yeah.
Or shook your head, but it's just a more formal way of saying kubi o furu. Kaburi is another word for it, and I think you figured it out pretty quickly there. I just thought I'd.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm guessing maybe I'm remembering 30 to 40% of what I come up with. If I read this again, that would be way better. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm already 4 chapters in. I'm almost 10% through the book. So.
And you're going to finish the book on your own, right? You're going to have to.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I might go into Discord and do it. Discord's a little bit more Wild Wild West. I'll still record them, but I'll go Wild Wild West on them and go to Discord theoretically.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
We'll see. However I feel. Anyway, I'm going to have to walk.
That's all I got for you for this chapter.
That was awesome. I was hoping we'd get through 2 chapters, but we already went quite long with our joking.
Yeah.
Too much. Talking about getting pans for pies at the store in Japan. And
we dasen suru many times.
We definitely went off track for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, it was fun. I will see you then tomorrow.
All right. Take care. Have a good walk.
Oyasumi. Thank you very much. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.